Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I can't believe 2025 is already coming to an end, which means it's time for my 2025 bullet journal flip through. This year feels extra special because it marks 5 years of me sharing these flip throughs with you, and looking back honestly makes me feel so sentimental, like each monthly setup holds a little chapter of my life. So for the first half of the year, I used Notebook Therapy's Suki Lemon Love notebook in the size A5. It has this super cute yellow cover, so of course I started the year with a yellow daisy theme to match it. I don't know why, but matching my beginning of the year pages like my future log, goals page, and all that to the cover of my notebook is just like a tradition now. It helps me to set the vibe and also to set the mood. And honestly, it just makes my heart really happy that it matches. And yes, you might also notice that some pages that I did not use at all. Like, listen, when I set up the pages, I was like so eager to use them, but as the year unfolds, my brain just kind of forgets those pages even exist. So if you're like that too, don't beat yourself up. You're definitely not alone because I'm literally the queen of like, I'll use it later and then never touching it again. But oh well. Yeah, so now let's start flipping through the monthly themes. So for January, I went with a little twin stars theme. I always love starting the year with something pastel and dreamy, and this theme is literally pastel heaven. And January is also me and my boyfriend's anniversary month, so having Kiki and Lala to represent us felt just right. And I just really love how the spreads turned out, so soft and dreamy, and how the colors make me happy whenever I flip back to this month. So yeah, this theme is definitely a solid top 5 theme for 2025. And next up is February, which is my birthday month and also Valentine's Day. I debated doing a birthday theme again, but since I did one last year, I chose a Valentine's theme instead, featuring Rilakuma, who was literally my childhood comfort character. So yeah, this whole month is just full of bears, ribbons, red cherries, which I think was very cute, very romantic, and very me. And I feel like we really started the year strong because this is also one of my top 5 favorite bullet journal themes for 2025. And now for March, I did a cat cafe theme inspired by the Suki Neko Cafe collection by Notebook Therapy. I always love visiting cat cafes, so I thought, why not bring that vibe into my bullet journal as well? And yeah, this was also the month where I really challenged myself creatively, like the bread display cabinet mood tracker and the cafe style weekly spreads, especially the one with the giant wooden door cutout that opens into a cafe, which you'll be seeing later on. So yeah, overall, I am really proud of this monthly theme, and it felt like such a creative glow up for me. So flipping over to the next theme is April. So in April, I did another cherry blossom theme. I've actually done sakura themes for like 3 years now, but I still just can't help it. There's something about cherry blossoms that I keep coming back to. Maybe they're like very dreamy, or they just really felt like spring to me. But this year's cherry blossom theme became extra special because it reminds me of my spring Japan trip with my friends. And after seeing the cherry blossoms again in person, made this month feel so nostalgic and extra meaningful. And now, every time I flip through April, it brings back all those lovely Japan memories me and my friends made together. And for May, I did a red panda and bamboo forest theme, and this one feels like such a fun glow up for me as well because I actually did a panda theme in my first year of bullet journaling. So revisiting the idea but with a red panda this time felt like reconnecting with my early Bujo days in a more polished and grown up way. And overall, I just really like how May feels like a perfect balance of cute, simple and visually clean, and it just flows so naturally when I was setting it up. And now for June, I went with a summer beach theme featuring Chikawa and friends. And honestly, this might be my favorite theme for this year. This whole theme just gives the perfect warm sand, cool breeze, lying on the beach with your friends vibe, and I just love how playful and summery everything turned out. It feels like Chikawa and friends are just really enjoying a little holiday together. And I guess that wraps up the first half of the year in this notebook. And as always, I left a few blank pages at the back for like pen tests, color swatches, and sketches for upcoming themes. So the pages at the back are kind of like my little planning corner before committing to a full setup. So for the second half of 2025, I switched to Notebook Therapy's Suki Rainbow Wishes notebook, which is in their original size. It's a bit smaller than the normal A5 size notebooks that I usually use, but I wanted to try something a little more compact for the rest of the year. And as always, I try to match the opening pages to the cover again, and for this notebook, I drew lots of tulips throughout the spreads like the ones you saw on the name page at the front. And now, let's see what we have for July. So July features a Snoopy theme, and at this rate, I feel like this year I've been featuring a lot of my favorite characters in my bullet journal, and I kind of really love how it makes bullet journaling so much more fun. It's like every month I get my favorite character to motivate me to use the monthly setup. And yeah, for this Snoopy theme, I kept it simple but playful with pastel colors, thick outlines, and lots of his different expressions scattered throughout the pages. And overall, I just love how cheerful and vibrant this monthly setup is. And now, flipping to the next theme, we have August featuring a Shiba Inu and hydrangea theme. August is always rainy in Japan and hydrangeas are literally everywhere, so I wanted to capture that soft, cozy rainy season vibe in this monthly theme. So I drew the little Shiba Inu exploring the flowers, sniffing around and hiding between the hydrangeas. And next up is September, and September is still rainy, so I went with a rainy theme featuring Puddle from Amanda Rachely's Little Doodle Friends blind box collection. If you haven't met Puddle yet, he's this tiny duck with a carefree, energetic personality from Amanda's blind box collection, and I just couldn't resist drawing him in my bullet journal. So for the cover, I drew him splashing in puddles with his umbrella and bright red boots, smiling so happily and just enjoying the rain. And yeah, overall, I really love that even though it's like a rainy month, but having Puddle there really makes it feel like every day is a sunny and joyful day. And for October, it's all about puppies. In this month's setup, I featured 3 of my little fur babies, Poo Poo, Pom Pom, and Win Win. And for the cover page, I drew them playing in a field. And yes, they're actually breaking through a window in the cutout. And I feel like it was so fun designing it from that perspective, like they're bursting right at you. And for the rest of the spreads, I mostly used the Suki Puppy Life collection, decorating it with washi tapes and stickers to keep it simple but still super cute. And now turning to November, which is another cutout month. This time I went with a maple leaf cutout for the cover, and inside there's a little fox exploring an autumn forest. I had so much fun designing this. The cutout makes it feel like you're peeking into a tiny magical world. And to be honest, I always think of November as that perfect cozy autumn month, and even though I did autumn themes for the past few years, I love how I can switch things up each time, like playing with a new drawing style, trying out different layouts, and seeing how much I've grown as an artist. And finally, we have December, which is my favorite month of the year because it's Christmas month. And yes, this year I went with another Christmas theme, but this time I'm featuring Miffy, and I had so much fun designing the cover this month, especially experimenting with a snow globe cutout. It was such a playful challenge to make it resemble a real snow globe, and I'm really happy to see so many comments about how you all love the snow globe idea for the cover page. And yeah, since I filmed this flip through at the end of November, the pages aren't fully filled yet, so I'm very sorry that you can see how I use these spreads for this month. And yeah, and also at the back, I left the back pages for doodles and sketches like always, and that's a wrap for my 2025 flip through. And once again, I can't believe this is already my 5th year sharing my setups with you all. It's been such a fun journey, and I'm so grateful to everyone who enjoys following along. Your sweet comments on my Play With Me videos always motivate me to keep being creative and doing what I love. So thank you so much for your support, and feel free to leave a comment on which monthly theme is your favorite. And I just can't wait for another fun year of bullet journaling with you all. So happy new year, and also happy bullet journaling.